As you know, the FTX group has one entity which is regulated in the Bahamas, FTX Digital Markets Limited. This entity's registration has been suspended and it was put in provisional liquidation. The FTX group and affiliates all now appear to be subject to insolvency proceedings pending.
He said that they have one company, and that company was put in, was suspended, the license was suspended, and it's going into insolvency. So then people were trying to figure out, how is it if y'all suspended the assets of this company, how come they were still able to be operating? How come they were still able to be doing withdrawals? What did the Prime Minister say? They have one company. Because when you lie and deceive Parliament, you are supposed to resign.
Absolutely.
Now, if we find out they have more than one company,
you ought to resign.
He ought to resign. This is the FTX company, right? Now, he said there was one. How many FTX companies do y'all see there?
One, two, three, four.
I see 4.
FTX Property Holdings Limited. Property Holdings Limited. What's that for? For holding properties. FTX Digital Markets Limited. That's the one he mentioned. FTX Bahamas Ventures Limited. FTX Digital Markets Bahamas Limited.
I tell you, I believe Braves line. This man lives the line.
Okay, FTX Digital Markets. Let's open this. Okay, the agent is Clement T. Maynard and Company. That's Allison Maynard's law firm. Former Attorney General, member of the Progressive Liberal Party. Okay, that's her law firm. That's her brother, Clement T. Maynard III, etc., etc. So this is a PLP law firm. And I want y'all to see again who the shareholders are. FTX Digital Markets Limited. All right. Clement T. Maynard again is a company. But look who the shareholders are. Orion Limited and EOS Limited. But you see what they did. They didn't put it in specific names. They put it in companies so you wouldn't know if you just go and search. So you could hide who owns this. None of them says, what's the boy name? Sam. Guess what we did? We got to the bottom of this because we're going to show you who they are. But first, we can show you some skullduggery. These are some assets, right? And you see who was doing the buy-in. FTX Property Holdings. Remember that company? Mm-hmm. So how could they seize? Notice what he said. They have one company and they seize all the assets. And he named the company. It wasn't FTX Property Holdings. So they haven't seized anything. That is why he is able to still have this thing on the market for sale. This is how scandalous our government is. And while they're talking about they have all confidence in the regulator, this and that, they are tricking us. The government of the Bahamas is tricking us. And so these are the companies. Albanita, FTX Property Holdings, FTX Property Holdings, look at all of them. FTX Property Holdings, FTX Property Holdings. So none of that is seized. What did the Prime Minister say? One company that they have seized. He is playing sleight of hands. They're tricking the Bahamian people.
That's for sure.
$74 million
That's for sure.
in property. Now, the Prime Minister said it's one company, right? One company. How much?
One.
What he did was he started forming other companies in October. While he knew that they were about to fold up, he tried to introduce another whole company. Remember Almeida, the other company that he owns in the States? He formed Almeida here in the Bahamas last month.
Okay, so
I think I think he started to realize that, hold on, all these other companies say FTX, they might catch on to that. Let me form another company, Alameda,
That's a discount.
as a distraction. So let's go. This is my notes. I'm gonna let y'all see my notes, all right? I'll let y'all see my notes. This is my notes. Now, company, Alameda Property Holdings. He started with Property Holdings again. That was incorporated in the 19th October 2022. Alameda Property Holdings. Let's verify that. All right. There it is. Alameda. This is the government website. Alameda Property Holdings, Bahamas Limited. All right. Again, Clementi Maynard, same law firm. But now y'all get to see some stuff. All right. Registration number. Look when. So October. So the second number is the month. October 19, 2022. That's
a month ago. Less than a month.
Less than a month ago. 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
They already have the escape route.
You might as well say, because when this whole thing went down. What's the date? So 2 weeks before going belly up. Because they didn't been belly up for over a week. So let's say 2 weeks before they went belly up, he formed another company so that they could start moving stuff around. And that's what they're doing right now, while the government is stalling and not questioning him and not doing anything. The government is giving him a chance to hide stuff, and their PLP supporters and coonies, the Maynards and other persons involved, a chance to switch stuff around and hide stuff. I'm going to tell you more about that in a minute. And so this is October 19, 2022. He just formed Alameda Property Holdings. So let's keep going. Let's go back to my notes. All right. So the company is active, share capital there. Look who the shareholders of Alameda is. Orion Limited. You wrote that down, right? And EOS Limited. That's the shareholders. All right. That's the shareholders. Orion. Okay. And they formed another company called Alameda Research Bahamas Limited. Because remember, in the States is Alameda Research. Right. So this Alameda Research Bahamas Limited. All right. Registration date. Y'all hold on to your pants. Y'all holding on?
You say 2 days ago. What the day is?
Yesterday.
I believe it.
After everything was freezed, hey, let's form another company so that we can move more stuff around. Because while these, listen, I haven't paid off the whole government and they ain't gonna do nothing. Let's form another company and move some stuff around. Let's look. Oh, same law firm, Clementi Maynard and Company. So Alameda Research Bahamas Limited. Look who the shareholders are. Wait. Who the shareholders are? You see it?
No.
The same shareholders as FTX, as all the FTX companies, and as the Alameda companies.
All of them are in the same spot.
That's what you need to know.
Yeah.
You want the truth?
It might very great chance to me.
You can't handle the truth. So who owns Arian Limited?
We have that man.
You know why I always got the goods.
Let's see.
All right. This company was incorporated in the 22nd of November 1994. This is a company that's been around. All right. That means they use this Arian because this is where it looks like the PLPs hide their stuff. So here are the shareholders. Here are the shareholders of Arian Limited. The shareholders are EOS Limited and Clement T. Maynard III. The lawyer, EOS Limited and Clement T. Maynard III. The directors of Arion Limited are Clement T. Maynard III, Director and President, Heather Maynard, Director, and Metered Limited as the Secretary. So a company is the Secretary.
Not a company state knows and phone calls, man. Who's head is Clement White?
That's the Bahamas.
I can't take this.
So EOS, let's look at EOS. Again, the registered agent is Clement T. Maynard. All right, EOS Limited. And the incorporation date, again, it's a whole company, 22nd November 1994. They started on the same day. So let's look at these vehicles that they use for this.
These are special vehicles he's talking about.
So the shareholders of EOS Limited are Orion Limited and Clement T. Maynard. So they own each other. The companies own each other.
Wow.
The directors are the same. Let's keep going. Almeida Research Limited. All right. Almeida Research. Let's keep going. Oh, that's it. Almeida Research Limited. That's the other company. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Sweet Jesus.
these people, this is Alison Maynard, her brother, her family. This is a PLP family. And this is a whole PLP operation. All right. This is a whole Progressive Liberal Party operation. And this is why
He's out the job.
they have not been touched.
Great.
No other reason. The police dare not go near. The SEC is twiddling their fingers and lying to the international community that is, because see, the international community don't know what it means to be a Maynard. They don't know that this is a political family. They don't know that. And when they see these companies, they don't know what that means. So they can tell any lie and say, oh, we're investigating, while they're doing nothing. But documents don't lie. Here they are, official documents. And so they formed a bunch of companies and recently formed this Almeida company in order to deceive the Bahamian public. And the Prime Minister went and lied to the whole world and told them specifically, this man has one company. When the truth is, all he got is companies.
Company's own company.
A company was a secondary exotic company.
And this is a big tangle up. The Progressive Liberal Party has found itself in a major entanglement. Now, I want you all to notice something. Sam wasn't a shareholder in any of these companies.
Not a stock. Yes, sir. I think that's a time.
Sam is scot-free because you're Bahamians who are part of this political party, who is governing the country, did the dirt.